Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods. And I have done a little bit of testing, off frames. If we look at this is not ideal. I mean, okay, to be fair, the music thing is over it, but like 10, 15, 12, that's not it, and it used to be much better. So, we had built the sugarcane farm, so we removed the redstone, because basically after that, the lag started. And then the lag was still there. So, you know what we did after the sugarcane farm? Put a bunch of things into the storage drawers. And me trying to have every single item, that's heartbreaking. I don't want to lose my storage. I did some testing last night. The good thing, we can keep the storage. I removed like everything that we have put into the storage for the last 300 episodes or so. I removed the scissor storage, the poster storage, like half of our normal storage. It was still laggy. And that is where the negative point comes in. The frames? I don't know who's eating them. It's not the storage, apparently. That's the good part. I feel like the music is very loud right now, but is that my own volume? I think that's my own volume. So, I will keep trying to look into what's causing this. Like, maybe I'll look into every 10 or so episodes when we were at home and see where did things, start taking a turn. We are making our nether bricks right now. And it's like this very sad happiness that I'm feeling about this, because we get to keep this. I mean, of course, we wouldn't have said goodbye to our idea of having all the items. Like, maybe the scissor storage I would have put to the other side of, like, the biome or something. Like, close to the swamp or whatever. But we don't have to do that, which is nice. But if that means we could have a couple more frames, that would be even nicer, So, I was thinking about something, and since, right now this is no longer automated, so if it grows, it's not going to be harvested, but like, we haven't gotten much from this. Yes, we haven't spent this much time right here where everything was loaded in, but come on, this could be looking much, much better. So I was thinking, what if we, take our pickaxe, remove all of this again, and build this massive room into a normal manual sugarcane farm that we just harvest every once in a while by hand, but then we're gonna have our 10 stacks and be happy. For that I was... no, we're going a little bit further away, so we're not going to have item problems, or stuff in the way. I would put water underneath this block, basically. So let me just see if we have to extend the room any further, or if things would be fine. The fact that it's already not like this is bothering me. Don't think this is fully symmetrical for what we would be doing. Nope. That is okay, I think. Let me readjust this a little bit. So, if we were to put things one further to this side, that we have sugarcane right when you come in too, because that would just be nice. You're just greeted by the stuff you're trying to farm. And then we'd have to go... And the lights are going to be a problem again, because I thought about just honestly keeping them. I mean, I guess we'll change some things a little bit. But then we would do this for one further to grow, and this would be the new wall, basically. I guess that's okay. I mean, we're not going to be spending that much time down here. But removing all of this will be a little bit of a pain, not gonna lie. But I think it's going to be useful in the end. Like, sugarcane does grow pretty slow, and know, just having a bigger amount. Like, these farms take up so much space, since we don't have observers in this version. That is like really the biggest struggle when it comes to trying to automate something here. Again, 15 frames, 13, 15, and we have like 2 more frames when we're in the basement. I will try and see if I can somehow figure out what's causing this whole thing, but you know, don't expect it to happen tomorrow or any other time soon. So I will try my best. Nope, not what I meant to do. So what we are going to do is I want my ice back. Get my sugarcane back. This is it hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. We spent all this time carefully trying to put this together just for it to not really work out. Like, if we would have more of this area down here covered with actual sugarcane, then I'd keep it, but the profit we get, it's not quite worth it, I think. At least not with the amounts of stuff that we need. For like the occasional person who puts a bookshelf into a house every 2 months, I think it's fine. But with us using the Bibliocraft bookshelf so much, and me being a book lover, we need more. It just doesn't work. Okay, we can put Sig Touch away again. And now we just do this. It's pretty sad. Ah, this is where all the scummy work comes to show. Beautiful. Ah. Hey, old school Minecraft. A old school type of farm is nice too, I guess. What happened there? That wasn't me. I would never do such a thing. Okay, yeah, we tried, and it didn't really work. That's okay. That's the beauty of this game, I guess. You just remove it, and it's usually not the end of the world. Can we... Oh, we can actually keep that water. Oh, that is so cool. I love that. Wait, was it X faster? Wait. No, it it's the same speed, I think. I think we're just going to put... We could put marble slabs on top of the water. I was thinking about just going very old school, using like oak slabs or something, but marble would be fine. I mean, everything else is marble. So... Let's not leave any precious resources behind. All these episodes spent trying to put this whole thing together. It does hurt a little bit. Especially me trying to work with redstone, that's like a whole new challenge. It's not just the struggle of trying to build a farm, it's me having to touch redstone. The worst possible thing you could do in this game. Give me redstone to deal with. Okay, this one is not matching. Truly a shame. And I guess we'll add like a couple more glowstone stripes through the ceiling. Like every 3rd water section or so, maybe. Just to make sure it's lit up. But then we're gonna go to the full front and back. And not just where the farm is. Hey, sad. Maybe we should collect sugarcane when we're traveling. But maybe this farm was going to pay out. I mean, setting it up will be quite resource intense. We're basically going to be using all the sugarcane we have, I assume. But once we harvest this a couple of times, that will be very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And I really look forward to that. Hey, another one that gets to stay. Maybe the left ones can all stay? I don't know. I'm not gonna think about the math in my head right now. The fact that I have to remove the precious redstone contraption is, you know, painful enough. I don't want to deal with numbers now too. Okay, pistons. But hey, if next time we have any sort of automated build, we are going to have some pistons and stuff for that already on hand. Talking is hard. Damn. Just to make sure we're not losing anything. Same thing over here actually. No, we did get everything. Double checking on this one. Does seem kind of dark in here now. Also, I apologize if you hear any background noises, but you know, people are doing things. But ideally today we're not going to have interruptions. Oh yeah, you know, I was starting to get really used to recording during the day now, but a couple interruptions later, and I really, really miss my late night recording sessions. But with trying to have a normal sleep schedule and matching my boyfriend's day-to-day routine, it's not really possible for me to stay up until like 3 AM and record if I then plan to get up at like 6 AM to make breakfast and stuff. It hurts. It does hurt. I'm a nighttime person. I always will be, but currently it's... or maybe never really. I will get back to that quite, because I would like to have sort of the same time-wise routine as my boyfriend, just because that means, you know, even if we're both super sleepy and we're not going to be talking much because we're basically still half asleep, we get to spend the mornings together before he goes off to work, rather than I'm half awake because he gets up, and then I sort of keep him up at night because I'm still awake. Like, it's not ideal. At least not with our current setup. If we were to move out and I'd have like a separate office and, you know, the PC isn't in the same room as the bedroom, then maybe, but again, I would still like to spend time in the morning with him and especially make his day a little bit easier by just making him breakfast. Because it's like the little acts of love like that that I just am a complete sucker for. I know he's tired, I know he appreciates having another couple minutes to just really wake up slowly rather than having to rush to get ready, quickly make breakfast, eat breakfast, and then make his lunch. Like, I can just do that and help him out. Occasionally pack some cute little surprises into his lunchbox, and, you know, everyone can be happy. Like, I think that's a lovely combination of things. That. This used to be a farm. Kinda sad. Okay, let's try. At least we have enough marble to fix this wall. And probably also all the other walls. Still sad. Very, very sad. Oh, the lava over there. The bottom might be annoying. But I don't know how much of that we probably covered up. Maybe we could be okay, maybe not. I know the ceiling is one block higher than it has to be, but we're just going to enjoy the fact that this is the basement, and like the very base of the basement, and you know, don't need to worry about the above level really. I mean, we need to remove that anyway for marble. I'm almost a little bit worried about all the dirt this is gonna take up. I mean, I know we could use sand, but I prefer dirt. Yes, we have all these deserts, and we literally just went and grabbed a bunch of sand, but I don't know, I like the way dirt looks for sugarcane. Even though sand looks nicer, but sand for me gives off this like beach feeling, you know? And not, hey, this is a farm. Okay, we do that. Grab another. Don't know how clicking works. It's always a little bit tricky with the shaders making everything so dark. Like, I don't know where there's solid water and where there isn't. But this appears to be fine. Okay, that means we put the backpack back. That's why it's a backpack, because it goes back. I'm very sorry. I will shut up now. The ceiling, yeah. Don't want to use glowstone, I admit that. I like that we managed to save it up a bit. Yeah, okay, this is tricky. I'm gonna do this. I mean, this is not where we have water anyway, so we can... Oh, there was one block missing. Okay. Didn't notice that one. This is going to be marble anyway, so we'll just go for it now. Yeah, I think we'll have to grab our Silk Touch again to work on some stuff here. But all of this we can cover up. No one's gonna see this. Or like, everyone's gonna see it, but no one's really going to see it because there will be sugarcane all over the place. But still, since most of this room is now looking fancy, we now have everything that needs to match. Like, you can't just have most of this covered in marble and say no to these few blocks here at the back. Okay, these... Here we have to do the water stuff. Will be maybe a bit tricky. And I will go down there just to collect everything. And this is where it may get a bit dangerous. Yeah, this is all over the place here. Okay. Let me out. Thank you. A little bit there, a little bit there, and off we go. What am I doing? Okay, that should be it. Does this go away if we... Yes, this does go away if we cover the top part. Very nice. I don't know how to build. What even is Minecraft? What do you do here? Let me get this. Okay. Just going to work on like the water sections already. We don't have extra dirt, that's a bit sad. mean, we're about to have extra dirt. I mean, yes, you're getting the point of what I'm trying to do here, but that's not quite what I'm trying to go for. But I appreciate the attempt here. I'm stupid, yes. Hello, nice to meet you. My blocks! My precious marble! Is that solid? You know, put a couple more water buckets on it, then maybe then it's gonna look different. Ah, big brain. Ah, even my dog's sighing at this. Peak humor today. Can we? And then that. Beautiful. Bravo, it's nice and fast. Very much appreciated. Don't ask me what just happened there. We're 21 minutes in. That means we still have a bit to go to at least like complete the groundwork, I guess. I know maybe I should already cover the future dirt parts too, but eh. Oh, goodness. I have like 2 brain cells today, and they're working against each other. I'm sorry. Okay, that. Place one further over there. And then we grab the water bucket. Yeah, we did do the same thing. Oh, yeah, of course we did. Like I said, 2 brain cells. Okay, and this is where we no longer have to worry about any unpleasant baths on temperatures we didn't ask for. That. Finally some dirt. Perfect. And over here we connect things again. Things, not the water, just things. Goes there. Goes there. I think we're full of water sources now. Beautiful. Would you look at that? Also, water bucket, please. Thank you. Big touch. Thank you. Surprised the backpack actually, you know, did the whole thing. Or inventory without having to fill up the backpack. Speaking, incredibly hard. In case you didn't know that. You're welcome for the information. I think we'll... Okay, what if we have glowstone here, nothing there, nothing there, glowstone here, nothing there, nothing there, glowstone here, I think, nothing there, nothing there, glowstone here. Okay, what if we put it into... one, then we leave 2 empty. We have stuff here. I want it to be like sort of matching. This is going to be hard. But hey, we have some sugarcane. Yeah. Ah, such happy music. Don't know where there's any slime hopping around, but I'm not enticed to figure that out right now. I have put all the other redstone things in here, so I think for now I'll just put those in there as well. And then we do grab an extra backpack for this. Yeah, I'll even just put all the other crap in there. We have more glowstone up here. We technically have a good amount. It shouldn't be so about the whole thing. But still, it does kind of hurt a bit. And I am going to replace our main pickaxe with Sig Touch real quick. Just because I know myself. Oh, there you are! I mean, you know, it's free XP. If the skeleton farm gets too boring, we're just gonna run up and down our basement stairs. That's the more active, burning calories type of XP farm. I don't know what I'm talking about, by the way. Hello, welcome to the Let's Play. Okay. Don't think this is enough, but I do pretty much only really want... We'll do that, maybe. Want like a base of what we're trying to go for. So then... It would be easier if all of the other stuff would be out of here. But okay, we have the torches here right now that are showing where the paths are, which means we don't necessarily need hop ones here to at least give us the, you know, little marking base to see where we wouldn't place glowstone otherwise. So on the very edge. Then this one is empty, this one is empty. I would maybe go for this one again. You know, 2 empty ones. This one, continuing in this one. This is tricky. Do we have the middle stripe just lit up then? Or like both of these? You know, I think we'll just do both of these. Like, hey, it's the middle, it's special. Oh, 1 block actually can stay. Look at that. I'm sorry for the low FPS. I will try and figure out some more stuff. But, like, you know, my 2 obvious ones didn't appear to be the cause, and now I'm kind of lost at where do I continue, what do I try, you know? I mean, I'm glad it isn't. Ah! Didn't turn out to be the storage or anything. Wait. Did I went one too far. Okay, that's all that happened. I'm just looking at marble and something that's almost similar to marble, just a little bit brighter. Okay, we don't have... Yeah, we'll do that later.